Roblox events. Through thick and thin, this majorly adored concept has continued to thrive in the Roblox space. Grandiose occasions that bring everyone together through special quests, unique items, and brand sponsorships, I guess? There is a lack of consistency when it comes to the quality of these events, but despite the ups and downs, there are a few hidden gems. Some notable occasions that offered an unforgettable experience and left many with fond memories. And I believe one stands above them all. An event of true passion and excitement that is largely considered a masterpiece. What the? The Grand Library. The gateway to the rest of the Eggverse. A place that holds infinite knowledge and a vast assortment of magical eggs. A beautiful and complete building. One that someone could easily spend all day in. A perfect centerpiece for Egg Hunt 2018, The Great Yolktales. Roblox's 9th installment of a beloved tradition. On March 20th, 2008, Telemon posted on the official blog about a unique event that would be taking place across all of Robloxia. An extravaganza, which consists of eggs raining from the sky in all places. Yeah, that's right. In literally any game you join during one of the 3 allotted event times, eggs would rain from the sky, with 11 possible items to collect, each one having a different design and unique behaviors. This fun and gimmicky idea would evolve over the years, eventually into the format we all know and love, a scavenger hunt for eggs set in a massive game or across various participating ones. Players grew more and more excited each year for the next big egg hunt, a week or two set in March or April that sent players on an adventure for collectible Easter eggs. However, the era unfortunately came to an end with a final entry in 2020. Now, the Egg Hunt saga had some dull moments and forgettable events, but there were many notable years that brought an exciting experience for Robloxians around the world. 2012 was the beginning of the yearly tradition and brought about the innovative format of a dedicated Egg Hunt game. 2014 was an exciting journey with a new style of having multiple worlds for players to scavenge across, and had an interesting storyline too. Then 2017 brought about the Lost Eggs, which was actually sponsored. However, 2017 was also a massive success, with players praising the event for its originality and enjoyability. A genuinely incredible egg hunt created by the elite builders of Robloxia. But then came 2018. Created by development group 15, Egg Hunt 2018 The Great Yolktales was promised to be the biggest Roblox event yet. And boy did it deliver. The game contained 47 different eggs, then eventually 48, and then 49. Either way, these eggs could be found across 7 worlds, each with different subworlds. And all of this ran from March 28th through April 20th of 2018. Millions of players came together to play the event,
Hi, I'm Temprist. I upload videos every now and then.
Well, my name's KreekCraft. I'm known for streaming Roblox.
Hi, I'm Jesse. I'm known for playing Build-A-Boat.
My name is Laughability. I make Roblox YouTube videos that are okay.
I fully completed the Egg Hunt 2018, and it was probably like one of the coolest things I've ever experienced on Roblox.
Of course, I played Egg Hunt 2018. I remember at the time, I was actually live streaming before the game dropped, and I had like 5,000 people watching. The hype was crazy.
It was actually the first time I ever live streamed Roblox off of my computer. I tried before, like doing Miner's Haven and stuff, but the first time I ever like did it seriously on my computer was during Egg Hunt 2018.
Which was put together with the help of some talented individuals.
My name's Oisin. I also go by Younite on the platform, and I was the lead designer for Great Yolktales.
I'm Sean. I've been an environment artist since like early 2017.
I am Dieter from the YouTube channel Deeterplays, probably remembered as G-Rated Family Gaming during the Egg Hunt event.
And I guess working on the Yolktales was one of the best events of my life and best experiences.
And was ultimately renowned for being a great egg hunt. One for the ages. And now, years later, everyone looks back at the experiences they had. Videos of the event forever up on YouTube documenting the exciting adventures. Badges on display to prove the player has been through the ringer. And tons of eggs left in players' inventories to remind them of their journey. As I walk through this library, filled to the brim with countless stories, I see an adventure that has already unfolded. All of the achievements of my past self scattered throughout the room. Every single egg collected from this event on display to forever cherish. This journey has already happened. This story has already been told by my younger, more diligent self in 2018. The Great Yolktales is still, to this day, my favorite Roblox event of all time. The experience was so memorable that it just stuck. I've loved this game for years and really never thought much more of it. However, I viewed the world differently back then. So taking off the rose-tinted glasses, was this event really that good? Or am I blinded by nostalgia? There's only one way to find out. I'm having doubts about my past judgment. Seeing newer and even older players come about every now and then to discuss the event and not really see the appeal. I want to be true to myself. I mean, are you kidding? What did I know? What could have been so special about this? Wait, no! Let's just do it again. See what this is really about.
So this is a kind of a funny story. So it was back in October 2017 and I was in my 5th year of secondary school in Ireland. A few days before, I think, or maybe a week, myself and Sean and a few others had made a group to apply to work on EggCon 2018. And I believe at the same time I was speaking to Insanely Luke, who had also made a group chat as well with a bunch of people that worked on like the accelerator programs, and they were also applying, and our group was small and their group was also small. And we kind of just joined together. As I remember, it was about 12 a.m. that night and I was just like brushing my teeth in my friend's bathroom. Then these like Roblox staff members were added to the Discord group chat that we were in. And just as soon as that, then there's a phone call and all of us are in it. And I'm still brushing my teeth at this point, like looking at my notifications. And I just have to listen in, and 5 minutes later, the EggCon 2018 team was formed.
Good day to you! Welcome to the Grand Library. You must be my new assistant. Come over and introduce yourself.
Booker?
Oh, I'm afraid we haven't met, but nice to see you.
Oh, right. Ditto.
I am the scribe for Omelette, the Order of Magical Eggs, Literature, and Extraordinary Trinkets. I have been tasked with studying a mysterious egg that came into our possession recently. One of our associates discovered this egg during a mountain excavation in Sibloxia. My pet Raven, Amor, and I have been trying to figure out where and when it came from. It appears to be very ancient, possibly originating before this universe came into existence. Not much is known about ancient eggs, but we do have a scroll on them. Could you fetch it for me?
Yeah. Hey. Mind if I hang here while the person in control puppets me through the game? Thanks. The person in control, it is me. I just don't recognize myself right now. Driven by too many emotions I don't understand. I'm sure I'll find what I'm looking for. At least I hope so. There's no turning back now. At least now is where the real fun begins. First, we'll just have to roll, jump, and dive our way out of this rubble. As a bit of a tutorial. I mean, the movement mechanics in this game are seriously so clean. Whenever I have nothing better to do, I just join the game and jump and dash around for hours mindlessly because it's just so fun. But anyways, after that, we get to our first egg of many to come. The Inkwell egg. Booker! 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 Booker!
It's me, Booker! Thank goodness you're okay. Amor took all the eggs we hold in this library, and when I tried to stop him, he turned me into a bookworm. When you grabbed the scroll, there was a shutter that caused the egg to come loose, and Amor with it. The evil crow escaped into the encyclopedia, one of the greatest and most magical storybooks known to man. It's possible to follow him into the stories, but I can't do much as a worm. However, with your help, we can stop Amor. Receive all the eggs
And save the Eggverse.
That's right! So, are you ready for the adventure of a lifetime?
Yeah?
Well, turn the page to a new beginning.
Holy sh! You scared the hell out of me.
I'm sorry, Traveler. Didn't mean to scare you. We just don't get visitors often, and I haven't talked to someone in a long time.
Really? Couldn't tell. Where am I?
Well, Wonderland Grove, of course. The most magical place in all of the Eggverse.
Oh, right. This is the world that is entirely based around Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland? Mad Hatter? White Rabbit? Queen of Hearts?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, thanks.
Wait. Hey now, can't I help you find what you're looking for?
No, it's okay. I'll be on my way. I've been here before. It's just been a while.
Oh, come on! I'll lead the way, Traveler. Let's go!
Okay, fine. What the hell is this outfit? Wonderland Grove has pretty much been, since the beginning, the first thing that comes to mind when thinking of the Great Yolktales. And it makes perfect sense. It's definitely the most colorful and vibrant of them all. And, of course, it's where you can find the one and only Gert!
Oh, you know Gert?
We go way back.
He's a sensitive pig. You know he's eaten someone, right?
There is a lot of fun gags and gimmicks in this world. But I think one of my favorite little references is how you can pretty much find every main person involved in making this event scattered across the map. And they also collectively serve a greater purpose.
Look, Traveler, since you're here, this is a great opportunity for you to get along with our short-tempered Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts, right. Right, like from Alice in Wonderland. I don't understand. How do you not know what I'm talking about?
Look, do you want the eggs or not? If you complete a favor for the Queen, she may give you the most prized egg in all of Wonderland Grove. The treasured egg of Wonderland.
Wait. The treasured egg. That's right, I completely forgot. There's 2 ways to complete this event. You could obtain 40 eggs and get the grand prize, the feathered Faberge egg. However, there's one requirement, and that's that you have to have the aim egg first, which is the egg you get for defeating Amor. But in order to defeat Amor and get that egg, there's one requirement. and that's getting all 4 treasured eggs. Each world has a grand adventure to get their treasured egg, except for the library and the Undernest where Amor resides. So, in theory, players could either just focus on getting the treasured eggs, defeating Amor and getting the Aim egg, or getting 39 other eggs on top of that and getting the feathered Fabergé egg. But there is a third way to beat this event. A path that only the most dedicated and persistent Gunters always tend to take. Collecting every single egg possible. I know myself, and I know my past self, and since I'm retracing my footsteps on a journey to the past, I'm gonna have to do exactly what I did all those years ago. Explore every last thing this event had to offer.
Well, good! You started this journey over again, and you can't leave us hanging with this evil crow on the loose.
Okay, so what does the queen want?
We have to invite everyone in town to her tea party.
Alright. Then let's look for some developers. Let's rock. Sean, the lead builder, can be found nearly drowning outside his home. Beeism, the co-lead builder, can be found chilling on a mushroom, and near her is a well, which takes 3 coins in exchange for an egg. Woot3, the back-end scripter, is found hiding behind a waterfall. Builder Boy, an additional builder, is found hiding behind bushes. And PDK473, another additional builder, can be found at the top of the massive central tree.
Oh, look over there! It's the yogurt egg! This is easy. Just find the ball 3 times in a row.
What's that?
Oh, yes! This is a portal to the subworld of Wonderland Grove. They call it Merlin's Swamp. It's dangerous for folks like me, so I can't go in there. However, it's a perfect place for egg hunting travelers.
Fine.
Good luck!
Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I can chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and did it my way.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Are you alright? What happened?
I found 3 more eggs. That's what happened. Were you singing? Algie Lacey, the lead egg scripter, is found in a small town that requires some special magic to shrink into. And Ayuzi, the lead clothing designer for this event, can also be found in this town. Busy City Guy, an egg scripter, is found sitting next to a waterfall. And future website owner, another egg scripter, is found sitting near the lake. Bill Thomas, the team lead and lead scripter, is locked inside of his own house. Now Do the Harlem Shake, the creator of the normal elevator, is found inside of Gert?
I told you he eats people.
And now into the maze. Insanely Luke, the NPC creator and builder, is locked behind bars and requires a crowbar? That should work. Hidden in the maze is also the last normal egg we need, the painted rose egg, which requires throwing tomatoes at roses in a fun minigame. And finally, to invite Beastlick Music, the music producer, The Frame, the community manager, and Younite, the lead designer, we must help them beat a game of croquet.
Alright, you only got 12 hits to make it through all 8 hoops. You got this, traveler!
Obviously, I love Roblox events. Like, the fact that they went away for a while was very sad with those whole live ops thing. We used to have like an event every month, and then we'd have like the egg hunt, and those were amazing. I really love those. But the new ones with like the whole, the hunt mega edition and all those, like the first edition and the second and the classic and that stuff, those are really good too. I think the events are kind of like my favorite thing on Roblox because it really brings the community together the way other things don't. Like RB battles, it really just gets everybody together, and they've got something that they're scheduled for, and they get together and they jump in, and then they have a task and they work together, and it is probably one of the most unifying things, I think, in the Roblox platform.
Come on, almost there!
Of course, like the qualities that we like to see in events, we like to see some challenges that are like, somewhat, difficult. I like it when they get something creative, something new, and something that brings us through like a few adventures. We have to figure some things out. We have to have a certain level of skill to get through, but it's not like too difficult to where it's just making you like so frustrated that you're just screaming and crashing out.
I think Roblox events are great tools for community building. And one thing that I don't necessarily see overly discussed, at least anymore in the way that a lot of events happen nowadays, is that these Roblox specific events are great tools for budding game developers. For the Egg Hunt 2018, we had a lot of help from Roblox staff, and specifically some staff that had a lot of experience in game development and production that we could really lean on for guidance, and yeah, it was an indispensable tool that really led us to succeed in the ways that we did.
3, 2, 1.
It's been an honor, traveler, for all of us. Go and defeat that evil crow!
I will.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? Trying to leave my tea party? Off with your head!
Oh, okay. Let's go. The adventure continues on in Easterbury Canals. Now, if there was any world I would want to live in, it would be this one. A lively, vibrant, Venice-inspired town that is always bathed in the warm golden hour sunlight. But there's more to this town than meets the eye, and there is a lot to uncover. Oh look, a ketchup egg. That runs away from you if you try to catch it. Oh. Yes.
I guess you couldn't quite catch up with it, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that egg is very fast.
Hey, well, at least you caught it. Anyways, the name's ROSALIE. I don't quite recognize you. Are you new here?
Yeah, I guess I'm just visiting.
Oh, what brings you to the canals?
Well, just taking a trip down memory lane and hunting for things in order to stop an evil crow. If that makes any sense.
Oh, Amor, right? Yeah, I heard from the townsfolk about that. It's really awful what the evil crow is up to. He hasn't really messed with our humble abode. However, there are a lot of peculiar things happening here.
Wait, really? Think you could show me?
Yeah, of course. We can even stop by to see the mayor. He seems to have a bit of a dilemma, and there's even some sort of treasure egg as a reward. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, one thing you need to know about this place is, well, food.
Really? Huh. Flower. Flower egg. Okay. She's right. This place is a culinary heaven and is one of the things that makes this world stand out amongst the rest. Almost everything here revolves around food.
Alright, you're looking for some eggs, correct?
Yeah.
Well, I got some calls from some folks around town saying they may have what you're looking for. It'll just cost you a few favors.
Favors?
Just hold on to the egg. Why are you struggling to carry it?
This thing has a mind of its own! Ah! So, a debate has long lasted in the Roblox community. Which is better, one game events or dev hunts?
I think you need to turn that piece.
No, I think it's that one. Wait, no, maybe you're right.
No, never mind. That's not it. Wait, actually, maybe it is.
Huh. One game events have such a tangible charm to them. I mean, how cool is it to be able to walk from one store to the next in a big town and uncover all the secrets hiding within it? Okay, that person wants no lettuce, that person wants extra lettuce, that person wants the vegan option, and that person wants the meat lovers option. Ugh, wait, I got that backwards. Fuck! All in all, you can really feel the progress you've made and be fully immersed in this world the event puts you in. So, on the other hand, when players have to instead scavenge across various different games, leaving one to go to the next, you have to be a bit more careful. Why are we in a lab?
I don't know.
What is that thing?
I don't know.
Ah!
Literally, I feel like you could get any Roblox player and they would choose better games for the dev hunts. Like, oh my god, shocker! Pet Simulator 99 fucking sucked! Their game sucked! And Regretivators was awesome! And Untitled Tag Games was awesome! Who could have predicted this would be the case?
Dev hunts can and do work in certain circumstances. But if the games are not properly maintained, things can quickly go downhill. So, all in all, Egg Hunt 2018, entirely taking place within the confines of a single game, is one of its most redeeming qualities.
Alright, I think that's everyone.
Wait, the treasured egg.
Well, about that. I talked with the mayor and he gave me a list of demands.
Demands? That sounds threatening.
I kind of used to be a really big fan of Roblox events, but I think over the past few years it's mostly faded. There are certain games that I just don't like, and I don't want to play games that I don't like. I think the thing that made the Great Yolktales so special is that at the time, Roblox games were like of a certain quality, and the Great Yolktales was literally better than the average Roblox game. This wasn't just some piece of slop that Roblox put together to just give us something to shut up about. It was like we were playing the best Roblox that Roblox could ever be. Like, this was a game from the future. It was that good.
Okay, first, we have to organize the food tent. Then, we must make ice cream at the ice cream parlor. And lastly, and very carefully, we have to take the ice cream to the chocolate factory without dropping it in order to cool down the overheating chocolate. Careful.
Oh, Rosalie, it's really melting. I gotta go. It's melting. We gotta go. Well, thanks for showing me around, Rosalie.
Of course! If you come back to the canals, you know who to call. And make sure to visit on an empty stomach.
Well, I appreciate that, but the last thing I can think about right now is food. Seriously, I don't know how you guys do it. Well, see ya.
Okay. My favorite world was the city world. I forgot what it was, like Hardboiled City or something. I don't remember. Specifically the first zone, the one that plays Noir by Beastlick. That is my favorite Roblox song of all time. I think, do I know how to play it?
Hardboiled City. It's been a long time since I've strolled these streets. Out of all the worlds in the event, this one is by far my favorite. I've always been a city person, and this place encompassed every little thing I love about that aesthetic. Oh, look, a puppy. The city has 3 different zones, accessible by the connecting metro system: Sunnyside Heights, Frittata Square, and Capon Yards. Oh, look, a newspaper. The atmosphere is rainy, dark, and dull. And it couldn't be more perfect. A beautiful place to take a stroll. Just make sure not to walk into any oncoming traffic. Sorry. You know, I've always had a feeling that you could just stumble right into a jazz club in this place, and everyone would suddenly break into song. What the hell?
Well. What's a player like you doing in a place like this?
I'm, Looking for some eggs.
Eggs, you say? I'm afraid I can't help with that. But look hard enough, and I'm sure you'll find something.
Alright. Thanks.
This place ain't safe, you know. You can't expect to aimlessly meander around and walk away scot-free.
How do you mean?
Crime, scandals, heartbreak. Just keep a close eye out, and don't get lost in the land of scrambled dreams. Gunter.
There once was a consensus, peace across the land. Then terror evoked and no one smiled again. It's very tragic. Now you're on a journey to save us from despair. Time is slim and dread lurks in the air.
No fanfares, sedances, no dining, and Amor's always watching. No afternoon car rides with my girl.
Yeah, I know it hurts, but I say we're not dead now.
We're not dead now, we hunt eggs instead now.
Let us not be sad. Our night's young and secrets need found, so welcome to the land of scrambled dreams, where all the crooks are cooking up mean schemes. Welcome to the land of scrambled dreams, Gunter, Gunter. Let's put on the fancy clothes and let's let our minds run free at Gunter's land of scrambled dreams. In dire circumstances, we wallow in regret. We're out of second chances. Why are we here except to forget? We know the world is pickle. Life isn't sunny side up. Time's running out, the crow's reign is near, and we're all in doubt cause we live in fear. Who can we trust when trust has been fried away? Let's put on a happy face and dance despite how it seems, as Gunter's land of scrambled dreams.
You know, if you take the 2018 egg hunt and compare it to like an event that came out last year, there are night and day differences across the board. Story, depth, challenge, just replayability, everything. That formula is just it's the best. It works the best. I love it.
The night's young and secrets need found, so welcome to the land of scrambled dreams, where all the crooks are cooking up mean schemes. Welcome to the land of scrambled dreams, Gunters. Let's brush off the days of bored and let's let our minds run free. Here's to Gunters. Here's to Gunters. Here's to Gunters. Land of scrambled dreams. Land of scrambled dreams. Hey!
Well, with that, we got just about everything that this map has to offer. Oh. There is another reason this event lives on, and that's because it stays relevant throughout the years. In 2018, the Ready Player One collaboration event on Roblox involved Egg Hunt 2018. It was actually the final game of the entire event, which secretly held the top prize. Gunters had to traverse across the Great Yolktales and acquire pieces to the stained glass egg. And it all came down to this very sign, right here in Hardboiled City, that made players spell out the word Gunter to access the final step.
Favorite egg is a stained glass egg, made for a really cool start to the RPO event, and having 2 events intertwined at the same time was kind of legendary.
Crazy they had the 2 best Roblox events of all time back to back, because I think Ready Player One was second best Roblox event ever. It was right after 2018 Egg Hunt.
They kept it really, really, really under tight wraps, and I don't know how I didn't notice it being built in the background. I'm being completely honest, I had no idea there was another world being built, and there was stuff being built in the city map for Ready Player One, because it was just so well disguised.
The help wanted sign in Hardboiled City, I made that. That's all I did, and work on egg hunt stuff after a day at GDC until about 1 a.m. And when I left, the Ready Player One team was still there.
One person could get the Golden Dominus, only one person. And because only one person could get it, that means everybody wanted it, right? And because only one person could get it, everybody wanted it. There was this mad rush to solve the clues, find the riddles, get it. It was insane. You had kids watching streams from school, I remember. It was so much fun. I loved it.
All in all, this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity only made the egg hunt all the more memorable. And on top of that, this game was so good that it even appeared as one of the games in the following Egg Hunt, Egg Hunt 2019. This is where the 7th world comes into play, where players had to solve a fun little puzzle in order to obtain the Egg of Origin. However, the goal of this rerun is to re-experience Egg Hunt 2018, and only what that event had to offer. So the stained glass egg and the Egg of Origin do not count, as well as the admin and video star eggs from 2019. Now, the final egg of Hardboiled City can be found in its subworld, the Festival of Eggs. A joyous celebration of all things Egg Hunt, filled with NPCs of QA testers, devs from previous Egg Hunts, Roblox staff, and even personal friends of the developers. This world always stood out to me, as it showed the passion behind the event as a whole. This dev team of people from the community who knew what made a good event put their heart and soul into everything surrounding this egg hunt. It shows that the devs did this for the players, and how their work rested on the shoulders of the people who made it possible. That translated to the players, for whom the event's personality made a playthrough all the more meaningful.
One of the first things that I actually started testing was the 2018 Egg Hunt. There was like 2 tiers of testers. You know, there was the ones who knew about the RPO and, you know, they were under like strict NDA and all that stuff. And then there were some of us that just sort of, you know, were making sure we didn't find any big bugs around certain things and that we could get some of the badges. So we were testing like crazy for months and months and months, up to the very last minute. And when we released, it was super bugged at first and we had to do some scrambling to get it working. But the 5th team was just a group of very, very talented people in Roblox. They knew the platform, they knew how to do what they needed to do. You know, it was a really good production. You know, there were so many little hidden things. The builds, everything looked brilliant. The new like movement mechanics were just awesome. The eggs that we were able to get, those were modeled and like really, really cool.
You could tell the team that made it like truly cared about it. They added so much they didn't need to. They went way overboard. 5th team was just the GOAT. Like, I could say it was the concept of egg hunts, which were also awesome. The prizes were pretty cool because back then UGC didn't like overinflate the market, so any free hat was sick. But like, it really just came down to 5th team. Like, they are the GOATs, man. They need to be in charge of more Roblox events.
After collecting all the tickets across the map and setting off all the celebration cannons, the final egg of Hardboiled City is awarded, in a nostalgic fashion.
I suppose we really tried to channel the idea of nostalgia and immersiveness in a way. Like one of the subworlds, we had the Egg Hunt 2013 Sugar Egg, which was one that I fought for to get involved and to get implemented, and I made a lot of concept art for it, and I was so happy when it got approved.
And with that, we are off to the jungle.
Hey, you!
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, thank goodness. Are you the help that was sent?
What help? What are you talking about?
Are you here to help us?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. What's wrong?
We have 2 explorers trapped in the temple, and we need someone to get them out.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll help. I'll just need something in return.
Okay, fine. What do you want?
Eggs?
Eggs? Okay, fine. You know what? Fine. We have a bunch of eggs around here just for you. Just come on!
Okay. Sweet. Wow. Oh, check this out. Snake egg.
Excuse me, did you just grab that snake like it was a toy?
Whoa. You realize this is not an actual snake, right? It's just an egg.
Okay, you know what? Whatever. Just listen! This is the temple. There's puzzles, there's traps, there's who knows what in there. Just go in, save my friends, and get out!
Wait, what? You're not coming with me?
And risk getting trapped too? Yeah, right. No, you got this, man.
Hello? You're not concerned about my well-being?
Nah, you're fine. You're not as blocky as we are.
Okay. Fine. If anything happens, it's your fault. We can't talk about Egg Hunt 2018 without mentioning the incredible soundtrack created by the very talented Beaslick. He's been an active member of the community for years and has helped with tons of projects in the past. But the Great Yolktales' soundtrack is by far my favorite work of his. The different songs for each world adds volumes to the atmosphere. The story and scenery just hit so much harder because of it. Oh. I truly believe the music is one of the most important components of this event. Because, as they say, music drives the story.
You made it! Are you okay? What happened there?
Well, there definitely were some puzzles. And there definitely were some traps. But I did it. I found your friends. They're safe. And I even found some cool treasure while I was in there. So update the egg count. Everything hurts.
Awesome! Thank you so much, Explorer.
Of course. Anytime. So you promised there were some eggs hidden around this place that I've yet to find?
Absolutely. The jungle's littered with them. But this won't be over easy. There's some exciting adventures awaiting us, and expect you to be very ecstatic.
Okay, stop. Stop with the egg puns. I get it. Thanks.
Sorry. All right, let's do this.
Yeah. Let's do this.
What do I believe made the Great Yolktales special? A lot of things. I feel like the movement mechanics for sure were just so much fun. They were something we really wanted to include at the very start. I remember we had a lot of inspirations with like Mario Odyssey because it released around the same time that we started development, and we also used A Hat in Time as a reference as well. And it was the movement mechanics made like the icon just so much better.
The platforming was phenomenal. Bill Thomas did a grand job on his platforming system, and if he didn't dedicate months of production time to that one system, I don't think the game would have been as good as it did.
We channeled a lot of different development ideas that those games had done, like for example with Mario Odyssey. They encourage you to explore out of bounds and they place like coins and stuff, so we did the same, and it felt really fun and enjoyable to just explore around the map and get rewarded for it, I suppose.
Well, Dr. Sydney, thank you.
Hey, thank you! Without you, my friends would still be stuck at the bottom of that temple. If you ever need anything, you know who to call, Egg Explorer.
Really, man, again with the egg puns.
Sorry, you know I had to.
I know. Well, until next time. This is it. The Undernest. A dark, creepy place ruled by Lord Amor. It's bittersweet, really. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm gonna find what I'm looking for. I don't know how I'm going to do this. But during hardship and uncertainty, you learn and prevail.
What was development like for the event? A lot of work. It was a lot of work. I was reached out in August or September of 2017, and we had to launch by April of 2018, which is about 6 months, which is a lot of work for 6 months, especially since we wanted to make it better than the previous year.
A lot of stress, and there was a lot of feature creeps for sure, if that's even the right way to word it. Yeah, we were just so passionate and eager to make something cool because I guess we all grew up playing egg hunts, at least most of us, and we were so wanting to make something cool now that we had this opportunity, that we, I guess, underestimated how much time it would really take to make something that big, but somehow we did it. It's not really something I look back on and think, oh, that was such an awful time, because it wasn't. It was one of the best times we've ever had, and for me specifically, for sure. But you know, when you're making a game, you'll always encounter problems, and when it's an event game, you have thousands of eyes on your profile and your inventory and seeing what models you upload, and thumbnails. It was hard to keep a level head about it all without getting a bit too stressed out. I really don't know how I held it together, but we did it somehow.
Hey, what's up?
Hey!
Hi,
Who are you?
who are you?
I asked first.
I'm here to save the Eggverse. Again. And for good.
You don't mean...
Yeah. I'm here to defeat Amor.
To even think about taking on Lord Amor is preposterous! It requires immense skill and courage!
Don't worry. I got this. I've done it before. I can do it again.
You sure you're the same person you were all those years ago? You may have the skills, but you don't appear to have the courage. I've been working under the reign of this beast for a long time now, and I'd give anything to make it come to an end. And with the right hero, that can happen. However, you seem to be conflicted, and whatever's troubling you will cause you great harm if left unresolved. Amor will see that. Trust me.
I've made it this far. And I'm so close to finishing what I've started. I can't stop now.
Alright. Then let's get you what you need.
What is something I learned from working on the event? Don't feature creep. Don't do that. It's not worth your time. The downside to applying to work on a Roblox game or a Roblox event in that regard is you don't know if you're going to get it. So there isn't really much point in building out something comprehensive to avoid and eliminate feature creep, because you don't want to invest all that time just for you to not get that opportunity. So when you do get that opportunity, you're like trying to form and make a concept of a game, and that's when feature creep just kind of creeps in, I suppose. I don't think Roblox envisioned for the game to be that big or the maps to be that large, and I think it was a result of us just wanting to put our heart and soul into it that it got to a point where we were like, well, we just have to keep going. And with that tight deadline, I don't think there were a lot of things we really had to sacrifice. Maybe there were, but nothing really of value, or not value, but nothing really substantial that I'm still thinking, oh, I wish we had that implemented.
Gray box things. Plan things out. I know it sounds ridiculous. And we did do that to an extent. But I think just about every world that we did, we had redone probably 2 or 3 times. The final level, the Undernest, I think it was called. The first iteration of that map was way too big. It was a maze. It's still a maze. But, you know, if we just gray boxed it and really got like the extent of how far and how big this map was actually going to be, and just was a little bit more clever with time, we probably could have done that in a lot better ways, without, you know, wasting so much stuff. It all could have been avoided if we just planned it. If I just planned it out better for the rest of the team. I will say that I'm at fault here, being the build team lead. You know, and I'm very, very happy that people like Avery and Beism did a phenomenal job. The game wouldn't have existed without those two, and others on the team as well. But like, I want to give credit where it's due for Beism and Avery. It's absolutely something. If I could, go to 2018 Sean and hold him by the shoulders and be like, just plan things. I absolutely would.
It's time.
No. Just a few more eggs.
What? You can get that after! Come on, Highmore's right over here!
I can't. I'll be right back.
Wait! No!
Okay. Just a few crayons scattered in each of the worlds gets me the DIY egg. Then being infected by another player wearing an egg gets me the eggfection. And with a launcher, I can obtain the Eggman 2018 egg. And finally, across all the worlds, across all the sub-worlds, pieces of a puzzle can be brought together to make the 15th egg. An egg dedicated to a group of individuals who face the music, and despite all the differences they had or hardships they faced, came together to create something special. An egg in a fractured space, destined to become whole again. All the parts, all the pieces, all the players, all the eggs, past and present, together again.
You have everything you need. Inside and out. Just be brave, trust yourself, and finish this once and for all, eh?
Okay. Here it is. The final boss. Amor. I stood here years ago, in this exact position. But after doing everything again, standing here now, I still don't understand. We can't stop now. We have to go back. We have to try again. We have to find what made us so happy. I mean, come on. That was clearly incredible. An event to remember, that's for sure. Those memories flew right back at me the second we stepped back into that game. And man, what a blast it was to experience it again. But there's still that looming emptiness I don't understand. I just want to experience that pure bliss again. I mean, this playthrough, nothing near the way we felt when we first played. I mean, maybe Stanford was right. Maybe we have changed, but maybe for the better. Because, I mean, what did we know? I mean, come on. What about this event was so special? I mean, come on, can we just spend some more time looking deeper into this to try and figure out the source of this nabbing dread in the corner of my mind? I mean, if these memories made us so happy and brought us so much joy, then why not spend more time here so we can experience that again? Stop! Just stop. Please.
How much does the 2018 egg hunt mean to me? The world, I guess. It's still something I think about a lot. At RDC, people will come up to me and thank me for a game that we made since 2018. It was just a blast, and I'm really happy that people hold it to such high regard.
How much does the 2018 egg hunt mean to me? Quite a lot. I'm still great friends, and I'm still talking with a lot of the team, even from back then. Yeah, you know, it really springboarded my career as a game developer. I'm infinitely thankful that I was part of such a cool experience. I had just graduated from a business school a year before that, and so I was a marketing intern at Roblox during the event. It was a really great experience, you know, and I feel that I'll always cherish a lot of those memories.
I mean, to me, it actually means quite a bit. I mean, it was my first time doing like QA testing, and my performance with the testing for that event is why they asked me to be a QA manager, and I got to help with lots of events after that, up until the Metaverse Champions thing, and that's a whole other story. I digress anyways, but yeah, I mean, it means a lot to me because it really did sort of like, was the first thing that kind of got my channel name out there and made it seem like my channel is actually a viable thing that is worth pursuing, and I sort of found my niche in YouTube by doing that.
I remember it was like the very first thing that I did on my own YouTube channel that went absolutely viral, like way bigger than anything I've ever done before it, and it was even a live stream. I think even today it still has like a bunch of views. Like, it went absolutely insane.
Personally, how much does the 2018 egg hunt mean to you? Well, there's a reason why I've been pestering Roblox about doing something similar to it for about 7 years now.
Roblox probably didn't even realize it, and probably don't realize it, but the events they do, the good events they do, they give people content, give people like inspiration to make stuff, plant seeds for people like me to eventually go on and like become large creators who like help their platform, you know? Making good events like maybe doesn't boost their player count so much in the beginning, but it definitely boosts their loyalty count. Like, the loyal players you get who go on to dedicate their life to Roblox, like me. Almost all of us have nostalgic memories from events like that. All of us.
Don't you see? We're not alone here. It really takes something special to have an impact like that on an entire community. But what good does it serve to live in the past in search of a more fulfilling future? It is so artificial to try and mimic that scenario, to copy that feeling, and invade and damage these cherished memories in an attempt to bring them back to fruition. Man, these newer events may not hit the same, but the Great Yolktales set that bar pretty high. But no progress can be made questioning our experience with this once-in-a-lifetime event. Instead, we just gotta let it be, man, and advocate for a few cool things we want to see in future events that will make it more memorable for us moving forward.
What are you hoping to see with the future Roblox events? Revoking Pet Simulator 99's invitation.
Oh. But regardless, the fact we're able to look back on all of this so fondly in the first place is the magic of it all. The memories we never want to forget. So instead, just let go. Let go and reminisce. 'Cause that's where true happiness is found. Egg Hunt 2018 was a great event. Despite its setbacks, despite its flaws, it still turned out to be incredibly engaging, vast, inspired, entertaining, and filled to the brim with passion, dedication, personality, and creativity. As KreekCraft put it best,
it's the pinnacle of Roblox events.
But no. This rerun wasn't anywhere near as exciting as my younger playthrough of it. I just won't be able to relive the same joy I felt playing this event for the first time. However, I made some new memories, and that's what matters most. Because to say I'm nostalgia blind belittles and undermines the true beauty of this event. It doesn't remain my favorite because my judgment was clouded by this different world I first experienced it in, but because the event was simply resonant. You see, whether it was some shitty flash game you played on your school computer years ago, or a top-notch event that you couldn't fully appreciate yet, if you find yourself praising that experience more than anything else, there's nothing wrong with that. There's a reason it left a mark on your life, making you long for it nowadays. And that doesn't make it any less valuable. People change, perspectives shift, and things just may not hit the same anymore. But that's okay. Regardless, it shaped you and is a part of your history. And I truly believe what something does for you is far more valuable than the thing itself.
What is my favorite event of all time? I might be aging myself here, but back in 2009, they had building events. And there were, I guess, less events and more just like community engagement in general. Roblox was a very different platform in 2009. But specifically, my favorite one is there's an Earth Month building challenge in 2009, and a bunch of people in the community just built a bunch of large, environmental maps. And being an environment artist, I loved that.
I've been playing Roblox for 16 years. I've never said that out loud, that's horrible. My favorite event of all time was the Egg Hunt 2013. It was just very cute and simple, and all the eggs felt pretty unique. There's definitely some nostalgia there, and the 2018 Egg Hunt was objectively better. I don't think any other events come even close.
I like to consider myself a fan of Roblox events for sure. I make my own in some way. They're not really official, but stuff with like Roll a Day, the creator rewards, but yeah, no, I've been making Roblox events and playing them for years now. My favorite one of all time, I don't want to be biased and say the Egg Hunt, but it still was an absolute blast to work on. But if I could think of any others, I really enjoyed Egg Hunt 2013. I think that was where I got a lot of inspiration for Egg Hunt 2018 for sure, in trying to channel that like nostalgia and stuff like that. Egg Hunt 2013 was the GOAT.
But I get it. It's easy to hide in the past when the future looks so bleak. There are so many issues, as community developers integrating their games into these events are poorly treated, with little support and impossible expectations. While on the other hand, players are disregarded, with staff ignoring feedback and being out of touch with the community. But that's why it's crucial to recognize the importance of community. Whether it be speaking up about what you want from a Roblox event, or going out of your way to organize one of your own. All in all, keep the conversation alive and active to urge Roblox to find that happy balance of being by the community while also being for the community. Recently, the world of Roblox events has been rough, to say the least. But there is hope, like the Hunt Mega Edition, a fun, original event that put the players first. Because that's what's most important. Not the sponsors, not the investors, but the players. Prioritizing the people who are actually playing these events above all else. That's what 15 did with Egg Hunt 2018. And that should never be forgotten.
What the Stop cutting me off! Fuck! Won't you come see about me? I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Tell me your troubles and doubts, giving me everything inside and out. And love strange, so real in the dark. Think of the tender things that we were working on. Slow change may pull us apart when a life gets into your heart, baby. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. Will you stand above